All right, well, every week the Roadrunner Food Bank helps with over 40,000 people. Now, those people could be your friends or your neighbors. And here to tell us more about the Roadrunner Food Bank is Sonia Warwick, who is the Communications Officer. Thank you so much. Or Director, I should say. Communications
Either or,
Director.
that works.
Either or. There we go. Well, thank you guys for being here. Of course, all morning we've been hosting this food bank for the Roadrunner Food Bank.
We appreciate it so
yeah,
much.
absolutely.
Very much.
Now, if people call, what is going to happen to their money?
Sure. So what we end up doing with our money is we take that and obtain things like we need for our trucks, for example. You know, we travel, 500,000 miles every year to deliver food all across the state.
Wow.
Things like that, or to buy food. So, and in a time when more and more people are facing more and more need, there are many first-time users of food assistance programs like ours. They're calling us for the very first time.
Yeah.
So we also have to kind of do our due diligence and walk them through
Sure.
how to get food assistance in their community, because we distribute food to hundreds of organizations all across the state, and we can only do that with the gracious help of donors.
Right. Now, what is the average income of most folks that you help?
About $900. I mean, if you imagine that, think
Wow.
about your own bills that you have every month. And especially for people like seniors, for example, they live on a very tight fixed income. So we know that they are going to be struggling. They are struggling. And when you visit any of our distribution sites or any of our partner agencies that we funnel food to, the lines are long. They are very long.
Yeah. Which, unfortunately, that's the state of affairs, and that's kind of a sad state of affairs. Now, if people need help from the Roadrunner Food Bank, how do they go about getting it?
Sure, you can call us here. We're here. We can give you a food referral to any location in any community across the state of New Mexico. You can call 247-2052, and Tanisha will answer that line and give you a list of agencies that we supply to across the state, food to across the state. And just know that every gift that comes to the food bank, every dollar we're able to leverage 5 meals in the community.
That's great. Every dollar, 5 meals in the community.
Yes.
Now, this is something that being a father, kind of troubles me. How many kids do you guys serve?
My goodness, a lot.
A lot.
And you have to remember,
Which is a lot too
look
many.
It is, unfortunately, and we always say, vulnerable people like seniors and children, for example, seniors have done their job. Children are not yet able to be out in the workforce,
Right.
and they rely on adults to take care of them.
Right.
And like you, I'm a parent, and I look at my kids and think, oh my goodness, I would be devastated if they had to worry about where they were going to get their next meal.
Yeah.
And in New Mexico, we are ranked as #1 for child hunger among all states in the U.S. So we've got our work cut out for us, and we can only do it with the gracious support from the community.
That's right. Well, Sonia, you're absolutely right. We do have the work cut out for us. And folks, there you can see we've got some volunteers that are waiting. Yep, there goes a phone call. Thank you, whoever is calling right now. Let's get these folks busy. They are here to help the hungry here in New Mexico. And Sonia, thank you so much for being with us. Yeah,
we
absolutely.
Appreciate it. Like I said, we're only as strong as our community, and we can only do what we can do with the gracious support of folks like you and people out there watching this morning.
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much, and thank you folks that are calling. We'll be right back.